welcome to Zoe's Zippy Zone, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make 5 different, really easy and really cute desserts. If you're new to my channel, I'm Zoe, and if you enjoyed this video, please click the big red subscribe button, turn on notifications, and click the big thumbs up to get a shout out in the next video. Let's get started. The first dessert that I'm going to be teaching you how to create is an ice cream cone. Earlier today, my family went to an ice cream factory and I got a lychee ice cream, which was like the best ice cream in the world. But my sister Pippa, you might know her, she had durian ice cream and it's really stinky. And if you don't know what durian is, it's like this really, really stinky fruit that smells like farts. So the ice cream kind of was stinky, but here I just drew a triangle that looked like a pizza, and then to connect the triangle, I just put a small wide U. Then I did a little lump, which is like a sideways U, and then a rainbow and a sideways U. Okay, so now I'm gonna draw a little face because then the ice cream wouldn't be cute. So I'm gonna draw like kawaii eyes, which is 2 large circles. Try to make them even because then the face looks kind of lopsided. And then you want to draw the highlights, which I do 2 circles. And then leave those white and color the other parts with your pencil. And then have a really cute face. But these are just eyeballs. Okay. Then you want to draw the little smiley face, which is just a wide U. Bam. And then if you want, you can add some blush. For the cone, I'm just going to be drawing the crisscross designs that like you can see on a sugar cone or a waffle cone. You know what I mean, I think. Crisscross. And then I'm going to be putting drizzle and sprinkles, which I'm going to be coloring those rainbow. And then last but not least, a cherry on top. Crisscross, crisscross. This is, for some reason, really satisfying. I don't know why. It's just crisscross, crisscross, but it's really cool. Alright, so now I'm going to draw the drizzle. And they can be different lengths, so like long, short, long, short. It's really not in a specific order. Okay. And then I'm just going to be erasing the middle part of the ice cream. And then draw a little circle. Put a highlight. And then the stem of a cherry. Bam! Now let's color on time lapse. This is a finished product. Now let's move on to making the pudding. The next thing that I'm going to be teaching you how to draw is a pudding. Once when I used to live in Abu Dhabi, we had some British friends over for a play date and a meal. And at the end of dinner, they were like, "Where's pudding?" And my mom was like, "I don't make pudding." And there's like, "There's no dessert?" And she's like, "Then why did you ask for pudding?" But they're basically the same thing. So here I just drew like this jello kind of thing, like slant, slant, and then a curve. And then to connect the 2 lines, I did a wide U and then a wide rainbow. Now I want to draw more drizzle like I did on the ice cream cone. This time it's gonna be chocolate though. Last time I did like mint. But here, I want to do chocolate. And then I'm going to be drawing a winking face. So, big eye, highlight, color it in, and then I'm going to be drawing like an arrow that's winking. There. Now I'm going to draw a smiley face, and then some blush. For the toppings, which are on top of the drizzle, I'm going to be drawing a strawberry. Draw the seeds. And then the like whipped cream kind of thing. And then some mint leaves. Okay, we're done drawing the pudding, so now let's color it. Almost done, but now I just have to do a little blush, which I'm going to be using like this magenta pink color. And there you go. There you have a pudding. Okay, so now I'm going to be drawing a donut. I like all types of donuts. Like, they're one of my favorite desserts. I really like glazed. But here, I want to add a little more color so it would pop. And I'm planning to do like a Halloween kind of thing because there's no orange here yet, except for the sprinkles, but they're just like a detail. So I'm going to be like adding pumpkin sprinkles and like, you know what I mean, like orange stuff. Maybe a little purple possibly. And then I just drew the hole. Obviously, wouldn't be a real donut without a hole. Actually, you can have like cream donuts that are filled with cream, but they don't have a hole. But regular donuts that I have a hole. Alright, I'm just gonna draw a little face. Bam, bam, bam. Color, color, color. And I'm going to be doing the blush the same way. Adding pink. The reason I didn't do it on the ice cream cone is because the background is pink and then it wouldn't show up. Actually, I think my hole has to be a little bigger and longer, so I'm just going to erase the one I made earlier and draw it more wide. There we go. That's what I was imagining. Yeah, that looks much better on what I was imagining. Okay, so now let's color. Now that I'm done with my Halloween themed donut, I'm going to move on to a layered cake. This cake is going to have 2 layers, but you can do as many as you want. So first, I'm going to draw 2 lines that are parallel and equally sized. To connect the bottom, I'm going to be drawing that wide U that we did for basically all of the desserts. And then, I'm going to just make it a little higher. You want to do that same thing to connect the top. Then you want to repeat that process and stack another cake on top of the cake that we just made. But here, because this is going to be the top, you have to like put a rainbow to connect another part of the top. On the bottom layer, you can see that there's empty white space, so I'm just going to fill those lines in and pretend that there's an imaginary line between the top layer. There. Now I'm going to be drawing a face, obviously, because I love cute faces. Bam. And then bam. Little smiley face, and then I'm gonna leave the blush for later. So now, to be a little extra fancy, I'm going to put 1 candle on top of the top layer, which is like a rectangle, not too wide, kind of tall, but a stick, and draw like a teardrop or a raindrop on top of it. Okay, for some decoration for the top layer, I'm just going to put a stripe of fondant, and then you're done. Last but not least, I'm going to be drawing a cupcake. Okay, so grab my pencil, and I'm going to be doing slants again, like we did here, but like upside down. So they're pointing the opposite direction. You know what, I have to make this bigger. There's a bunch of space, and I don't want to waste any extra paper. My favorite cupcake flavor is probably red velvet or vanilla. I don't know, it might be strawberry. I don't eat cupcakes often, so. I made cola cupcakes like a few weeks ago, but they were so sweet, I want to try it again and add half the amount of sugar. And so here I just made the liner of the cupcake, which started with like little bumps on the top and then some lines to create like the folds. And for the cupcake, it's gonna kind of look like a little poop emoji, which is bump, overlapping bump, overlapping bump, and then a little like poopsy thing on the top. I don't really know how to explain it, so. And then, there. What if I drew a poop on it? Like a poop face? No, I'm not gonna do that. Should I? And like color the frosting brown? Yeah, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna create little lines to show like that it was piped in a swirl. And then I have to add my cute face, and because I did lines on the liner, I'm just going to be doing, oh, oops, I forgot to do kawaii. I'm just going to be doing it on the frosting. Yeah, I'm gonna do a wink. And then, smiley face. Okay, now I'm gonna color. Alright, so I finally finished making all 5 desserts, and I love them because they all have kawaii eyes, which are basically like what some people call cutesy. So I did a pudding, ice cream cone, donut, a layered cake, and a poop cupcake. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you had fun watching me and maybe even doing it yourself. And see you next time. Bye!